Alright, what's going on everybody? It's R2Y here. Today I'm bringing you guys a live comm. We're actually going to be playing some TDM on an Overgrown, it looks like. And I'm just going to talk about a couple things, thoughts and concerns on what really needs to be fixed in MWR. Personally, I believe that MWR, the remake is beautiful. I think the skin is great, the reskin is great, I think everything is great. Short of, not having all the maps or whatever. Those are going to be added in. So we can't really be too mad about them not necessarily adding in, these things. However, there are a couple of issues, things that got changed in this version of the game that weren't necessarily the same and the original that kind of lead to a big problem. The biggest so far being Deep Impact. Deep Impact is actually kind of busted in this version of the game. In maps like Crash, Crossfire, I'm sure even in Backlot, Deep Impact is literally one bursting through everything. And in the original COD 4, you couldn't wall bang through anything. But, you know what I'm saying? Oh my god, where's this guy? This guy will not die. There we go. Like I said, you couldn't wall bang through anything, and in this game you wall bang through everything, and on top of that you one burst through it with the M16 or like two shot with the MP5. You don't get punished for not using dead silence in this game as severely as you did in the original. The reason for that is your footsteps are actually quieter using Deep Impact than in the original. That combined with the fact that footsteps are louder with dead silence on doesn't make for a severe punish for that. Also, Juggernaut is actually kind of broken. As you see, I just ate a jug bullet. But the whole point of Juggernaut was extra life. But there's been clips where people get 9 shots on people, sniper shots. Could have sworn there's somebody here. 9 sniper shots on somebody and it does not kill him because of Juggernaut. And that's something to deeply take into consideration as being an issue with the game. Juggernaut is just needs a little bit of a nerf for, god damn it, I knew I heard him, for it to be where it was in the original. One bursted. Nice. Stopping power as it's always been the counter to Jug. The thing about this game is it's so tactical. Jetpackers don't like it. It's slower, but it's so tactical. It's so read based. And you have to if you have your pre-nades down, if you have the plays. I don't have Deep Impact on this class. Do I? I have Extreme. Yeah, if you have all the plays, all the reads, everything like that, you're gonna get rewarded, and that's where a lot of people have struggled to like this game. Oh, got a crouch. Oh yeah, there was 2 of them. It's not necessarily about liking, but you're gonna do well in this game if you play smart. And that's something that Call of Duty hasn't had in the last couple of... Oh, knife? Okay, there we go. Something that Call of Duty has not had in the last few years, being that, search has been so much faster with jetpacks, and, they changed the rule sets to 1.5 minutes, where it's still 2.5 minutes in this game. And a lot of people don't like that because they're so used to the faster game pace, but I personally love it. And I think Search and Destroy is the best it's ever been in COD 4. I think Search is really good in COD 4. And I think the only game that can compete with Search in COD 4 is Black Ops 2. Or not Black Ops 2, MW2. And that was, like I said, Search is obviously a big part of the game. So another thing we're going to talk about, we've talked about it. What? You're really sitting through there? So that's just the comp scene, right? The comp scene's really the people complaining about Deep Impact, or I mean, everybody's complaining about Jug because Jug's kind of broken from time to time. So I mean, what needs to be fixed obviously needs to be fixed. M16 is a little bit powerful. The thing what people don't take in, or not don't, but like aren't taking into consideration, is we have our internet now is 10 times better than what it was during the OG COD 4 days. So you know what I'm saying, shots like that one burst weren't necessarily the biggest thing, because you know, shot reg was not the same in COD 4. It was a lot worse due to internet. So where we're M16 so strong, and you know, we're one bursting people with ARs and we're two shotting people with submachine guns. That's something that you know, I think they need to go back and compensate for, the fact that we have a lot stronger internet now, because it actually was not like this in the originals. Yeah, I know it took like bare minimum to burst. And if you were watching my streams before, I was playing a lot of original COD 4 before remastered came out, and yeah, man, I noticed a big difference in the M16. And, you know, it's not gonna let me call it in. God damn it. That's you know, depending on the way you see it, it's a big issue, or can potentially be a big issue. I didn't get to use my fucking helicopter, but it's what else. Knifing in this game is still bad. I don't understand why they didn't fix it. They didn't get knifing right until MW2, really. But yeah, I mean, all they gotta do, fix deep impact, so it's not as broken. Maybe so the footsteps are a lot quieter, you know, not quieter, but louder as well. Because like I said, there's right now, as of right now, a very minimum punish for not using dead silence in this game, and that kind of counteracts to the meta that we've been playing search and destroy on this game on for a while. Look at me going in, boys. 19-7. If you guys watch my stream, man, I was going dumb hard. Before tourney I was supposed to play. I went like 28-1 on ambush. It was great. But yeah, no, man, it's definitely interesting to see the changes. You know, the game is definitely played at least a little bit different than the way it was originally. That's just because due to these changes. Also, word on the block is M1 with stopping power is like 2 bursting juggernaut no matter what. And that just goes, like I said, with the internet compensation that we didn't have before. Obviously, guys, this game is about to come to an ending, though, so I appreciate everybody tuning in. I do believe that MWR is great. It's a perfect remake, and I hope they, you know, outside of, there's rumors of them adding in shovels and stuff like that, and I hope that doesn't happen. Outside of them adding in the maps, like, that's literally all they have to do is add in the new maps, you know, fix a couple of the perks, and they have a flawless game. COD 4 remastered would be perfect. I honestly say I have not had this much fun playing Call of Duty in a long time. And I enjoy IW, I enjoy Black Ops 3, but none of it is the same. I enjoy playing this game. I play it literally day in and day out. I had the time of my life playing this game competitive, and even pubs are fun for me, and you know, that's something I didn't have in the previous game. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be the video. Rate, comment, and subscribe. At bare minimum, make sure you drop a like down below. Like you see the bottom left of the screen, I had our advertisements. Make sure you check out Ominous Gaming's all of our stuff. We got our jerseys, we got controllers. Check out our sponsors, Royal Knives and everything. Check them out. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. My name is RTY, and I'm out.